Hey guys, my name is Leigh Bosman and I am going to be interviewing these lovely people over here. So yeah, is there like anything that maybe you feel that you missed out on doing this career?
Oh, like I didn't mention my highlights of my career yet.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, I've been a freelancer multimedia designer since 2013. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a young minute. But I've only worked in the actual corporate industry for like 3 years in total. And what I can mention of my highlights, because when I worked at the design company, which is TDC, they're a massive interior design and branding firm. They do like a massive percentage of like retail stores and things in South Africa. And one of the favorite things of working there was I got to work on Computer Mania's rebrand, on Timber City's rebrand, like the Timber City logo cheer down the road. That was me. I designed that. Just a by the way. And
homie, what you Yeah, I'm sorry.
And so one of my two biggest highlights that I can say is like the Timber City rebrand that I was involved in and the Computer Mania revamp. Like, you guys won't even notice it, but if you see Computer Mania's decals, like the frosted glass, that's freaking Morse code I had to figure out. So people won't even notice it's actual Morse code that's saying computer phrases on the windows.
Wow.
Y'all won't even notice that. It's Morse code. Thank you. Thank you. So yeah, so as I mentioned, I'm mostly the corporate one between us, but they have sparked the creativity back into me, so.
I mean,
Watch this
reminded you that
we
are your highlights.
Yes, you are my highlight. Y'all are my highlight because y'all brought me back to y'all. He's the queen. Get back at
Okay,
it.
so is there like anything you guys regret of doing to get where you guys are now, or like you guys feel like there's anything that you would have done different to?
You started that.
I think, I'm just going to share my personal philosophy and opinion on regret.
Okay.
I don't think one should regret anything because all our failures are the moments that lead to our successes.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people have a misconception of success. They think success happens on the first try, and that's never the case. So if you regret anything about your journey, that means you regret your lessons. You know what I mean? Because even when you fail, even when you fuck up, even when you fall, those are the moments where you learn your biggest lessons, so that you are ready for the moments when you succeed.
I agree, yeah.
So yeah, that's my take on regret.
Yeah.
You haven't think about it.
You know?
You haven't really think about that.
No.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually of same mind. It took me a while to realize it, because there were times in my life where I've thought about things I did in the past and were just like, yo, but why did you do that? And on touching back earlier and him saying the double major I did, at varsity the degree that I did was human life sciences with psychology. So that is my final year majors were physiology, so just human body, cells, all of that, psychology and genetics. And the whole reason I actually studied or decided to study this science with psychology is so that I could understand why I did certain things in my life, you know, why certain people in my life did certain things the way they did, because I didn't understand it before, but I needed to, in that same way, I needed to understand myself.
Yeah.
And when I finally got to that point where I learned and I just accepted the decisions I made in the past, because I was in a different mindset, I was in a different phase of my journey. I didn't know I was still in the process of learning. And sometimes that does come with hurt and it does come with pain, because as humans we are stubborn. We don't listen when some people tell us certain things, and it's really just as coming from a place of love, because they can see where you are and what's happening, but you might be blinded by the situation. So yeah, I'm just speaking broadly.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, just to sum up, I'm of the same mind as my cousin over here, where you should just learn through everything. It's easier said than done, and certain things are gonna be really hard for you to see either the silver lining or the lesson in it, but there is always something to learn, something to take away, because when either you are in a similar situation in the future or someone you've gone through it, so you can hold the space for that person to go through it and just literally just be there.
Can I add something? So I think we all, ons allemaal ken die spreekwoord, spijt kom altyd te laat.
Ja.
Maar ek dink ons moet begin sê, die les kom altyd na die tyd. You know what I mean? We only learn in retrospect. So we have to fail. Like we have to do crazy things. Because when we look back, we're going to learn something from it.
And
you know what I mean?
One thing I also think is that, like, you do not realize why all of this is happening, but like at the end it all makes sense. That is what I believe. So
it makes perfect sense. And like I just want to tie into what they were saying. Same mind as them. I think that's why we all get along so well.
Same but different.
Same but different.
Same but different.
I just want to interject. You guys want to speak on the Craziekind?
Okay, gaan met mekaar praten. Mingels. That's why. So I can also say, I don't exactly have regrets, because as I sit like in time frame now, I'm thinking back, it's not exactly regrets. Because once you understand why you made a certain mistake or you made something wrong, it's not exactly a regret anymore. But what I would say is, what my thing was, that I could go back and just what?
Open up to the light. Catch your light,
Like his face, so we don't know.
My hair is usually the size, so so I wouldn't say it's a regret, but my thing is, if I could go back, I would just be like, girl, calm down. It's fine as in nou geval het. Môre staan op, maar so right, vie af. Môre val ze weer, fiets net weer af. You go on and you go on. Van the moment you focus on the fact that you're down in the dumps, you're not going to go anywhere. So staan op, gaan aan. And like, if you're lucky enough, if you choose your circle wisely, you have people around you that will help you.
Yes.
And that's why I feel this, for me, it's better, it's easier now for me to step back into my creative space, because I have a circle that's supportive and loving. It makes me understand, even though my exact design style, because I'm a vintage, grungy type of artist. Not everyone grooves with that. That's why I always just went into corporate. And now they help me understand as well, like, just because corporate's where the money is, van jou ma en teen het gesê, jy moet in 'n office sit om geld te maak, because art doesn't make money. So that is because I say regret is like, stop thinking that you have to sit in a damn office to make money.
And also, regret would have been if you had to go sit in that office, and then you would have been like, how would have I felt if I would have done art or whatever.
So it's rough sometimes, it sucks, especially being a freelance artist, freelance designer. It's rough because the paychecks per month is obviously not the same amount every time. Some months there's not even a paycheck. But if you push through, you get to it. Like I can say, thanks to my circle, they've helped me understand that I can get my own damn design company sorted. And that's why I say, y'all get used to this space. You're going to see a lot of this.
Amen.
You're going to see a lot.
Manifestation.
I'm a brand, everybody.
Okay, I just want to say thank you to the wonderful fabulosity guests.
Word of the day, fabulosity.
When you infect the people,
You know, I just want to say,
Leigh, this is for you.
I've learned so much about creativity and not being afraid to pursue your passion. Regardless what your family say, you got to trust and believe in your abilities and just go with your gut feeling. And I just want to say thank you for reassuring that. You know, because I had my doubts when I was having these shows, and like, you know what, should I go into corporate? Should I just do that 9-to-5 job, even though it's guaranteed money? But sometimes, you know, in life, you gotta have to go through the hardship in order to make it. You know, it's not gonna be easy. There's gonna be trials and tribulations, but you gotta persevere, and they are proof. You know, they're on their verge. They have their successes. They're on their journey to better and bigger things. And I just want to say thank you for coming on the couch, for sharing that journey with us, you know, keeping inspiring us, keeping, you know, enlightening us with some hope. So Chester, Jaden.
Bola, hulle praat van jou bro. Bola, ik zie jou. Shout out. Sorry. Oh, wait.
Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you guys for just blessing us with your appearance and just your presence alone is a blessing.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having us. No, I'm sorry.
I'm just waiting for you guys to come back with your star status.
Yo,
You know?
as we grow, the show is gonna grow
Yes.
too, bro. Like definitely, like you are doing the things, y'all are doing something really positive, and we love it. One thing I just have to say, because I didn't say it at all yet, shout out to my sister, Auntie Leigh, sitting right there.
Bodyguard
Shout out to Leigh.
Our bodyguard, director, and producer for the day. Thank you.
Yes.
Shout out.
Huge support system, and ultimately amazing sister. Love you. Thank you. My way.
Oh, that's
Do you
so
want to come
cute.
on the shot? Yeah.
Come say hello for me.
You can say hello for me, sir.
Come on, you.
I mean, you let me like.
Spill no scam.
You let me use your car to come here today, bro. Just show your face. Show your face.
Goed voor de
Yeah.
camera. Me.
Alright, now.
Alright. Also, shout out to Leigh.
No.
My niece.
Another
Yes.
Niece. Shout out to Llewellyn as well on the set. Shout out to every guest out here, all my family members out here. Shout out them to coming and supporting. Hopefully they will show their faces soon in front of the camera when they're not nervous.
And thank you for having us. We really appreciate
No, thank
you
you.
and like
You
yeah.
don't have to be, or, you know. Let's keep it humble, but thank you. But thank you. I hope you see you more on the show, hosting more.
She's got it.
She's got it.
Gebore minute kan nie helpie, ons het dit.
This is a stepping stone to getting your
Yeah.
millions, you know. So we start from here.
We
So
start
now you can
here.
tell your mom.
It's a start. Definitely start.
Giving opportunities for young talent out
Thank
here.
you.
So hopefully the next of the siblings will come into the show, my nieces and nephews. Yo, I need to learn.
I'm gonna bring all because I know all.
Bring them all, just keep it.
Bring from cooks from Langa.
You have a whole spin off to like couch creators, bruh. You have like the reunion. Like, yo.
Exactly.
Alright, thank you for Ghana Dude Hub and Speedo Juice Bar also for being the sponsorship as well for this as always, and thank you for eVision. Please check them out on their social media handles, which will be down in the link in the description. And thank you for the other hosts, which they can't be here right now, but thank you for them, Tyler, Danielle, Gigi. But yeah, so grateful for everyone that's involved behind and in front of the camera. So without them, this wouldn't be possible. So, Manla, do you want to come on set? You've been late, bro. No. Come quick. Come say if it ain't crazy, it ain't my lady, something like that. You always say that your outro.
Oh, it's like closest for you.
Close it. Give us a nice.
No. Hey! I'm calling my lady. And it's not lady, it's not lady.
And with that note, peace out, like, subscribe, see you on the next one. Shout out.
Catch me, catch me. Catch me, catch me. Catch me, catch me.
Guests is out here, yeah? The whole family's out here, you know, the whole show this, put the camera on them like guys, how are you feeling? Yeah, I just wanted to know this is all my siblings out here.
Hey.
It's big family. Yeah, I think some of them are my nephews, some of them are my nieces. Guys, come on, come here, come, don't be shy.
It's the people's.
Oh, guys, sorry guys for the interruption. They always wanted to just see. Hello, how you doing? Are you good? Hello. You guys all come here. You walk.
No. Yeah,
How you guys feeling?
we are exhausted.
Yeah, I can imagine. You guys walked.
Yeah.
Llewellyn, you right? You right? Who's the rest? Benjamin. Oh, yeah, hiding in the background.
Just get into it. You know, I'm one of those guys, you know.